I don't see a book in your hand, mister. You get a fucking book right now. Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, this war of mine. Last episode ended up with, well, I guess last episode we went with Kachi to the hospital to do a little bit more extra trading. Now, is there any new story updates? Doesn't seem like it, but we're in day 11. Bruno is back, by the way. Remember, we sent him off to do a little bit of a side mission. He came back with a lot of tobacco, which is pretty good. He's hungry and tired. Kachi's hungry and tired. And then you're just hungry. Okay, so what we're going to do is have Bruno, number 1, have the rest first. We have some moonshine done over here, so let's pick this up. And, oh, speaking of which, Pavel's no longer sad. Awesome. That's really, really good. And since you are the one that rested, let me have you come... Oh, wait, we need the upgrade now, right? We do have enough for the upgrade as well, because we got enough wood from the trading that we did with the doctors back at the hospital. So we are definitely going to get the advanced workshop, which I'm excited for because I've never done this before. Now, this is going to give us access to the mixer, which is something you do need to upgrade the herbal workshop some more, and the same thing with the weapons. You need the mixer to make that happen. So I'm really excited to see what are the new options that we're going to open up with that. Now, Katya, on the other hand, you're hungry and tired. Let's have you, meanwhile, come over here and start making some... Oh, wait, no. Stop. My bad, go back up. Just go back up for a second. I want you to make some more purified water because we have an extra filter, I do believe. We definitely do, so yeah, go ahead and make some more water for us. Now let's check out... Oh, wait a minute. So this is it. You can't make the workshop beyond advanced workshop, so that's good to know. Yeah, let's see what's available to us now. This is kind of cool. Reinforced door. Once we board up holes and windows in the shelter, we can think of reinforcing the door and installing a simple alarm system. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. We need 10 wood, a lot of components, and electrical parts to make this happen. So that makes sense. That's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited about that. Now, over here we have the herbal garden, which, what is this one for? This is using fertilizer. We can grow some herbs here and make them, use them to make medication or cheap cigarettes so we can improve to grow vegetables. Alright. That's something we might want to consider making at some point as well. I mean, we're obviously kind of far off from doing so, but... it's something that's definitely in the back of my mind. We already made the herbal workshop, no problem here. Alcohol distiller. Oh, this is probably what we need to make the moonshine into pure alcohol, right? Yeah, distills moonshine into pure, high-quality alcohol, components for meds and bandages, or a much better bartering item. This requires this, though. The thermal regulator, which I'm not sure what gives you that. And then, just common parts here. So this isn't actually too hard to make. It's just this. I'm not sure where we go about getting the thermal regulator. If I had to imagine, maybe... I don't know, something silly? Oh, wait! Wow, maybe just scroll down, Falcon, and there it is. So, number 1, heat lamp. We can use this lamp to grow plants indoors. That requires 4 electrical parts. So we're going to start needing to collect electrical parts, it seems, for quite a few of these items, especially the reinforced door, which sounds like a really good idea, number 1. So, electrical parts are our next item of priority. The mixer also requires electrical parts. We can use it to mix gunpowder or medicine ingredients. And then finally, the thermal regulator also requires electronical parts. So, I feel kind of silly about leaving the ones that I've been leaving in the past behind because, hey, now you need them all. We can use it to maintain the optimum temperature of the heater and save wood. We'll also need it to make a distiller if we want to purify alcohol. So, what are our main priorities for our next scavenging mission? I'm thinking, obviously, electrical parts. I don't have to tell you that. And we're also, you know, wood and components. Same old thing. Same old song and dance. Alrighty. I feel pretty good about that. I don't really necessarily make another chair. It doesn't seem kind of worth it. I could make an armchair, maybe. I don't know. It seems like a throwaway item, though. An armchair is a comfortable piece of furniture. If you sit in it with a good book, you can almost... Oh, wait a minute then. This might be useful, if only for the fact that we've been collecting books for them to read, to keep them happy. So I'm going to make this. And where do I want to place this sofa at? It's a very good question. Yeah, I think probably reading a book up here looks kind of a little bit poetic, honestly. You know, just kind of hanging out, a little overpass. You could kind of keep an eye on the door. So yeah, let's place it up here. Why the fuck not? And Pavel, if you don't mind, can you actually speed it up to make that happen, sir? Now, Katya is just hungry and tired. Let's see about distilling some more... Oh, we need food, huh? Yeah, so let's not distill any more alcohol because we're going to need water really soon anyway. So with what few components we do have, we could make a lot of cigarettes for trading, and I don't think that's a bad idea whatsoever. The cigarette isn't the best item for trading, but hey, you know what? If we have tobacco, we might as well use it for something, because there's nothing else over here that I'm seeing tobacco used for. So, let's, you know what? You need to rest though, don't you? Let's have Pavel make the cigarettes then, because the moment that Bruno wakes up, you have to go rest, so yeah. Pavel just jumped down from the upper floor there. Alright, Spider-Man, you need to relax here. Alrighty, so you, my friend, are going to... Do we use all of our components for this? I think we do. So... yeah. 28 cigarettes sounds like a lot. It's going to take 7 hours, so I don't think you're going to be... Oh, you are going to be done just in time, it seems. So hey, have at it, my friend. So Pavel, you're done with. You're hungry, but that's fine. Once Bruno wakes up, it's time to go eat or make some food, though. So you come up here, my friend, and then Katya, you are going to take a rest. And I hope that you're rested in time before the day ends here. Yeah, we need food. I'm aware, dude. If you just walked your ass over here, we could probably make some food right now. So, we could make... Oh, dude, if we had a little bit of extra water, we could probably even make 4 of these at once. Well, are we gonna have enough for 4 meals? That's, you know, no, I don't think we're gonna have enough time. So, yeah, let's just make the 2 meals for now. And we'll have to cook again if we need it. But it's a better investment to make 2 at once than just 1, right? Because this requires 1 food, 3 water, and 1 fuel. Well, this requires 2 fuel, yeah, but only 1 food, 1 veggie, and 5 water. So, if you made 2 of these, you'd be wasting 6 water. This only wastes 5 water, so yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. So we make this one instead. And this will be here for tomorrow, more than likely, because right now everybody's hungry, but not very hungry. We usually feed them when they're very hungry, just so we kind of maximize the value. I know it doesn't probably make much of a difference, because if I fed them up to completely sated, it would probably take longer for them to get to the very hungry status, as opposed to just feeding them occasionally. So I'm aware, it's just probably not even that much of a difference, but, you know, it gives me like a little pseudo effect that it does, so I'm just gonna go with what makes Falcon feel pretty good here. Now that we have the book, or the books and the armchair, let me quickly go into our things here. We have a chair and an armchair, we have 1 bed, but we could use more. It's hard to get good night's sleep, right, you need beds all the time. Cigarettes consumed per day 3, we lack coffee. All breaches in the wall are fine, we want to make that reinforced door. So, out of curiosity, Bruno, come over here and rest in this armchair. Let me see if you bust out with one of these books. I'm curious about this. This is the reason why I did it. I don't see a book in your hand, mister. You get a fucking book right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was worth anything, if we really did anything with that, but whatever, it's there. At least it's kind of like, a theme for the base, comfort. Maybe there's some sort of like really hidden agenda behind it, you know, it just makes people feel good that there's armchairs, you know. Usually when we walk into an apartment, there's an armchair, you feel pretty good, right? You want to sit down there, have a good time, relax, talk to people. Maybe that's the sort of environment that we want to produce over here. And other than that, well, Bruno, get your ass up. Come over here, let's check out the radio. I'm not sure if that armchair was really worth it now, but it's there. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Any sort of new news. Now, mind you, we're thinking way ahead about the electronical parts and everything like that, but if winter creeps up on us, then we're gonna need some heaters and stuff like that. Cigarettes and tobacco are presently used in Pogoran as currency. Nonetheless, the city is running short on them. Ooh, what will happen if they run out completely? Oh, they'll probably come to me. I'm about to make 28 of them, my friend, so holy shit. I am gonna rule the city with cigarettes and tobacco. Al Capone, eat your heart out. This is something we already read before. So I wonder if that little news report lets me know that like maybe cigarettes are probably a higher value priced item now. That could be it. I mean, we don't really know the basics of the game or the inner workings of it, so that would be interesting though if suddenly my tobacco or my cigarettes actually fetch a higher trading value. So Katya, let's have you also go up here and, you know, just take a little rest, read a book meanwhile. And then Bruno, we're done with the distilling. We have no more filters for that, so I think we're just about done. Yeah. Alright, so let's think about this again. This scavenge night, we need some electronical parts. And we also need a lot of components and a lot of wood. And we're also going to need some parts as well. So, more than likely, we're actually going out to do more of a... Dude, look at all these cigarettes that we have now. 34, holy shit. This night's going to be basically just a night for components and items. We're not really looking for medicine. I think we have enough of that after all. Yeah, and we have enough food. Okay, so, what do we want to do here? We're gonna go to a different place. We're gonna go to the hotel. Why? When the city hospital still has so many items that you need? Well, we haven't been to the hotel, and it's caution advised, but there is possibility of trades in here too, and you know, it'll give us something new to check out too, which is always pretty fun. So, there's news here of a dude that's willing to barter. Maybe he has something useful to us. Now, I'm not sure what he's looking for, so... And I also want to take the crowbar and the shovel with me just in case, so... We're gonna scavenge with Pavel. You will sleep in bed, and you will stay on guard. And let's prepare. Do we want to take a knife with Pavel? Very good question, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna take this crowbar, though, the one that's about to break. I will take the shovel. And do we take the weapon? Just as a precaution, just in case? I don't know. I really don't want to. So I won't. Now, do we take any items to barter with right now? Maybe. We have a lot of cigarettes, obviously, so let me take a lot of these bad boys with me. How many cigarettes can I stack at once? Don't tell me I can stack 20 at once. Oh, I can. Okay, well, there you go. We'll take 20 cigarettes for bartering with. We're going to leave 14 behind. And that's about it. So I'm going to basically just barter with cigarettes. I could probably even take some of the moonshine, though, huh? That's only one moonshine per. Okay. We'll take one moonshine, some cigarettes, and this right here to kind of look around. Alrighty guys, so here we go. Night 11. Once noble and bright, now a shadow of its former self like us. That's very poetic, my friend. So there's something over here for us to peek through already, which is fine. And then, this is a pretty big place. Components we need and wood, so let me grab everything over here. Let me zoom out here really quickly to get an idea. Hotel, and, you know, it's big, but it's not too big, I guess. That's what she said. Well, actually, that's not true at all. I've never been ever considered big in my entire life, which is one of the reasons why I cry myself to sleep every single night, but that's besides the point. Too much information for this type of Let's Play, honestly. So, we're gonna take a peek over here, and there's a dude. Now, there's rumors that we could trade. So, here he comes. Hey, stranger, you want to trade? Go to the first floor. Okay. Stranger, stranger! What are you trading? What are you buying? It's a little Resident Evil there for you. FYI. Suddenly, like, I'm over here talking like if nobody's ever fucking played Resident Evil 4 before. Even if you haven't played it, I'm pretty sure you've heard the fucking whole meme with the, the barter dude, or the merchant, I guess is what his real name is, Falcon. Not barter dude, but merchant. So he said go to the first floor. Does this not count as the first floor? Are you telling me this is the quote-unquote lobby? Okay, I could steal from here. Again, I don't want to piss people off because there is a caution advice here, but again, just by looking at it, it shouldn't cause him that much of an issue, right? And, oh, electronical parts. I was gonna say, it's not worth it, but it is kind of worth it. But again, I will make him sad, and we don't want that happening, so... Let's go upstairs. No, don't lock yourself out. That's foolish. I don't even have to lock these doors, really, because again, we're not gonna get into trouble, I don't think, just by wandering through the place. It's only when you start stealing their personal property. And... okay, we know this is here. Remember, we still need to do some trading, so let's not completely fill ourselves up here with equipment. So before I loot any more, I hear something. Well, you should. I'm over here looking to trade. Why does he make so much noise? I'm sorry, dude. I'm on a time limit here. Let me open this up. Alrighty, here we go. Hey, I got something you'll like. I need to sit down for a while. Alrighty, cool. So let's see what you have here, my friend. This is Kyorba. Ciorba or Kyorba, one or the other. So let's see. You have moonshine. Hey, I have moonshine too. You really don't have anything too amazing for me, honestly. I was hoping for a little bit some exotic items of some kind, but alrighty. Well, how about we do this, my friend? I am in the market for a lot of wood. Very funny, Falcon. I'm in the market for a lot of, you know, this stuff over here. We got, you know, laughing. And I'm also in the market for a lot of components, and also electrical parts, which you don't have. That's a damn shame. So let me start this off by saying, let me drop down cigarettes for you, okay? Just really basic stuff. Now, this is very generous of me. Okay. I have no more room, I don't think, or no, I do. Fine, we can have a deal. They won't do try harder. Okay, so 10 cigarettes for 12. Actually, not even, yeah. 4, 8, 12, 16. Apparently I flunked out of elementary, wherever they teach you multiplication nowadays. So sorry for my terrible mathematician skills there. So 16 for 10 cigarettes. Seems kind of low, admittedly. But, Alrighty, I'm gonna do this deal for now. Actually, let me just try to get... No, okay. So let's make this one happen for now. This over here, the coffee, might seem interesting. It might seem interesting for our people because they talk about not having coffee all the time. I wonder if that's gonna make them get pissed off that we don't have any coffee and start getting sad. Can you imagine that? Getting sad because there's no coffee? Actually, I can't imagine that. If I didn't start my day off with coffee, I'm a wreck, dude. But yeah, let's make this deal happen for now. Oh, can't carry that much. Okay. Well then. Let me just, here, give me a second. I will change my mind, just give me a second. So what if instead we did... let me try trading the moonshine first then. So, let me get rid of moonshine. What can you give me for the moonshine then? Alright, so you're down for that. You're down for that. Okay, so with the moonshine, I will get rid of one slot, and I'll get... I could get up to... What are we looking at here? 11? 11 components for one moonshine? I guess, I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but it's possible. So 11 of that. What about the wood? It won't do try harder? Alright, we could have 7 pieces of wood for the, moonshine. Alright. I'm gonna actually go with the components, and I'll tell you why soon. It won't do try harder. The reason why is because I want to go back to the first place that we scavenged, which is the abandoned cottage, and actually take the hatchet with us that time and see if there's any sort of cabinets there that we could use the hatchet on, and in so, getting more wood and like fuel. So I want to test out that theory soon. I just haven't really found a day or a night to spend on a theory alone, but I do want to try it out at some point. So we'll do this one, moonshine for these components. Alrighty. So again, I'm not too crazy about it. That wasn't really amazing. And cigarettes we can trade, but the thing is that we are almost out of room already. So here's my question to you. Can I walk in here without you getting pissed off? I'm going to say I can't because everything here seems to be private property. So, let me just close the door really quickly. I might come back to you. Now, is everything here off limits beyond this point is my real concern. There's a lot of hiding spots here. There's also a little peeking spot here. Alrighty, let me open this up. Nothing here. Again, my concern is angering you people. What the hell was that up there? It's a dude with a gun. Okay. That might be a concern, as you could imagine. Let me take a little peek over here. Not much happening. Let's pop this door open. Okay, I can't scavenge that without them being pissed off. But if I drop down in here, they might get pissed off too. This is really troubling. Let me go upstairs really quickly. This requires a crowbar. That would make a lot of noise though, and it would alert everybody to my location, so I could probably use a lock. Okay, here comes this dude. He's got the gun. How you doing, man? Maybe he hasn't noticed me, which is fine. Did he just phase through that area? No, that was just a pillar. Okay, let me go upstairs. There is... Oh, there's a saw blade area too. Dude, now I need to steal from them, don't I? There's a saw blade area here too. Okay, I get the feeling that we shouldn't be up here. And I get the feeling we should probably come back with a saw blade. And I get the feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. Let me grab this. Oh wait, we need the parts though. Okay, let me grab the weapon parts. And let me leave components behind for this, because we do need these as well. Okay. Let me sneak down here really quickly. None's the wiser. Now mind you, I'm not even sure if I could be up here. I'm gonna hide just in case I can't be up here. Now, doing that is gonna probably make me sad, because I stole. I hope that's not the case, but there's a possibility it could make me sad. Now, these people here don't seem like the nicest individuals of all time. I think we got sad when we stole from the old people because they were just, you know, old people that we were taking advantage of. These guys are actual, like, militia dudes, like, you know, they're barterers and shit like that, so it does seem like we might get a pass on it, but I'm not completely secure about that train of thought. Now, dude, are you gonna be mad if I come downstairs? Now, I'm just here to trade. Okay, we're still fine, we're still simpatico. So, I'm gonna say that with this haul here, we are done. Let's get out of here before we, arouse any sort of suspicion. There's a lot of guards here, so... And there's a lot of saw blade areas. We have one here, and then one to get this one. I definitely want to make one to get in here. If we get through here, we might be able to loot and pillage this area without too much, attention to where we're at. So, I'm thinking when we get back, we make a saw blade and make it happen. But again, we need to find out whether this is going to have an adverse effect on Pavel's train of thought. Alright, so we got day 12. And by what I mean by his train of thought is whether it's going to be sad because he stole and whatnot. Again, these guys seem kind of sketchy, but stealing is wrong, but what was I supposed to do? That's fine. That doesn't tell me that's still a bad thing. We were raided. Oh, that sucks. Pavel has been searching for supplies and brought back some interesting things. 24 components, 2 wood, 2 weapon parts, and 2 parts. And then someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. So, really good night indeed. And he's gonna be sad. That's unfortunate. You're sad as well, and you're very hungry. So we gotta feed some people next episode. And now a few people are sad, so we're gonna have to consider not going back during stealing again, at least for until we can get the sad status off of us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Other than that, I will catch you next time.